So the last track of this series of my playlist Essential Music you can find on my website and on SoundCloud, and also soon on YouTube, because I will transfer this month and the next following month all the music I publish is 1 year and a half on SoundCloud, and after I will publish regularly the music at the same time on SoundCloud and YouTube. And I continue also to publish on SoundCloud, so stay tuned with that. Don't forget to follow me on SoundCloud, to subscribe to this channel, and also to keep my main website in your favorite. The Field of Memory, so it's the last track of my playlist 8 Essential Music. At least this playlist is still available here in June. Maybe in the few months it can change, because I update it every month. So you have annual musical diary when I publish all the experiments, all the music, the work in progress music, the early version, to keep me moving forward and to make a kind of progress in music, and to not be stopped by the fear of to publish music. And at the same time I updated the Essential Music playlist with for people who discover me, to not be too much impressed by a lot of tracks, because I publish regularly music on playlist. So there is 38 right now, maybe 40 at the end of the month, and more and more and more. So to not be shy to discover me and to have some music, I update an essential music playlist where I selected the music I like at the moment. It's not necessarily the last music, or it could be the last music. It's a mix of selected track I take out from the musical journey. So to move forward in this last music called The Field of Memory, so I have in mind, again in my fiction, that there was a battle around Earth before, and there's still a ship who remained from this battle, and some corpse floating in space. It's a very sad area. I really have in mind in space what we have at the end of Titanic, and then move slowly in this old battlefield. It's called the Field of Memories. So let's listen to this track, and again we will comment the different track we have on this tune. So it was the field of memory. So as you hear it, it's a very calm music at the beginning with this voice. So there is a little bit of mystery after a solemn moment when they discover the scene of the battle before. They discover first the ship, after they discover the field with all these floating crops in the space around Earth. And after we have a rise, a kind of solemn hope to move forward. Some things will happen for the heroes. And we move to an epic music with a great cinematic percussion. So we have, as usual, like a lot cinematic transition with meteor, rise, hit, pardon. So we have, like I say, as usual, cinematic transition, rise and hit. We have some cloud drum here. We have some strings. So again, it's a lot of original strings, intimate, epic strings. We have Meteor cinematic. I like a lot to make cinematic sound with that. With the Meteor plugin is a great plugin, and hand pound called a clown drum. String studio sound, an ultra analog 3, an additive synth tone, and a great voice, and pigment, so with double synths, and a D50. Sometimes I use now I tend to use more internal plugin in live and some external plugin when it's required, and more contemporary plugin. I would like to make the sound of tomorrow, and in this goal I try to use less than before vintage plugin, but sometimes I like to have a kind of special guest in my music, like here the D50. It's a great vintage synthesizer released in 1987. Mix PCM sample with analog sounds, and this used a lot in Enya track, in pop song at the time, at the end of the 80s. You use a lot. It's used a lot in a kind of new age music, in ambient world music, also in soundtrack. It's not directly this one he used, but I think Deep Forest use it, the next one, but there is a sound of the D50, and so you have a lot of artists who use that, and we have really this kind of mixed feeling with between PC and world sound, because it's made by the Japanese, so they integrate a lot of ethno sound inside, particularly from Japan, and also analog synths. So this is it for this track. Let's move to the conclusion.